Hey, I'm Nick Zizi from UnleashYourZebra.com with another book study notes video. Today we're going to dive into Brian Tracy's Goals, How to Get Everything You Want Faster Than You Ever Thought Possible book. And Brian Tracy is one of the top management consultants, trainers, and speakers in the world. He took himself from rags to riches using precisely the methods explained in this book. Let's dive in. The power of goals. Written goals are essential. Success is goals and all else is commentary. Success is goals and all else is commentary. Written goals provide clarity and direction. Without them, life is living in fog. Reprogram your mind. Writing goals daily trains your subconscious mind to focus on opportunities and solutions. You cannot hit a target you cannot see. Happiness requires goals. See, Earl Nightingale said that happiness is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Goals give life meaning and control over change. The act of thinking about your goals makes you happy. And I remember when I first started writing goals, I began to feel more motivated, more energetic, more focused, and not, oftentimes what happens is we have problems, right? We have obstacles and things come up that slow us down. And sometimes we spend a lot of time focusing on the problem instead of the outcome, the desired outcome. So when I began to write my goals down, it caused me to focus on what I wanted. And as a result of that, I felt happier. So happiness requires goals. Next, unlock your potential. See, your potential is unlimited. The potential of the average person is like an ocean unsailed, a continent unexplored. Recognize and overcome self-limiting beliefs that block success. So as you're writing, you will begin to notice some of your limiting beliefs. And you may notice that you're doubtful and you perhaps don't think you have what it takes to succeed. So as you write, you'll begin to see these things, you'll recognize those self-limiting beliefs, and then you can overcome them, because doubting your success, doubting your greatness will block your success. But as you're writing, you'll begin to see that there's a lot more power when you dream, when you can see what it is that you want and you actually see yourself achieving it and believing that you can. It makes a tremendous difference. And that leads us to the next key here. Visualization is key. So you become what you think about most of the time. Everything we have in our lives today is a result of what we've thought about most of the time. We are what we think. For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So I need to begin to visualize my success, not just one time, but daily. See, by doing this daily, by visualizing daily, visualizing my success daily helps condition my mind for achievement. In fact, years ago, I read a book that there was a study that was done on Olympians, world athletes, and they were sharing that if not all, but most athletes, world athletes, use visualization, some way, some form. They visualize themselves performing the task, and they see themselves doing it successfully. And when I learned this, I would do it all the time, especially if I have big speaking engagements where I go on big stages. I visualize myself delivering a impactful, successful, life-altering presentation. I see the audience receiving it well, laughing and implementing the information. I can see in my mind the feedback that I will receive from the presentation. So visualizing success daily will help condition your mind for achievement. Next, clarity unlocks potential. See, your greatest responsibility to yourself is to invest whatever time is required to become absolutely clear about exactly what you want. Spend time. Often I would spend some time during my birthday, and sometimes at the end of the year, I'll spend a few hours, and if I need more time, maybe a whole day, just planning and thinking about what do I really want. And that has helped me a lot. It has helped me a lot in my life. So, again, you want to spend time, a lot of time, invest time in finding out exactly what it is that you want for yourself. Let's go into Brian Tracy's 7-step framework. So, decide exactly what you want. Specificity drives focus and energy. See, when your focus is scattered, your energy is scattered. When your focus is scattered, your life is scattered, and you don't get much done because you're bouncing all over the place. But when I know exactly what I want and I'm working toward that goal, that target, I will have a greater chance of hitting it, of achieving it. See, here's an example. I earn $100,000 annually versus I want more money. So I need to know exactly what I want. Decide and make it clear. Be specific. Decide what you want. Clarity is the starting point of success. It truly is. So when you know what you want, if anything else comes up, perhaps you may get opportunities. But if they're not in line with what you really want for yourself, you leave those opportunities aside. And you only focus on what's going to get you closer to your goals, what's going to get you to achieve that goal faster. So again, decide exactly what you want. Next, write down your goals. Write 10 goals daily, fresh each morning, without referring to prior lists. I do this every day, and it's helped me tremendously because it keeps my goals at the forefront of my mind. Use present tense to write as if the goal is already achieved. Whatever you write repeatedly becomes your dominant thought and mental blueprint. Keep writing. Write your goals every day. Next, set deadlines. See, deadlines create urgency, include short-term and long-term timelines. Example, I complete my course certification by July 15th. See, a goal without a deadline is just a wish. It's just a wish. I wish I will be successful and so on. No. You've got to have a deadline. Set a deadline today. Make a list of tasks. Break each goal into actionable steps. Actionable steps. Example, run a marathon. That's my goal. Now, let's break down the task. Tasks might include finding a training plan, buying shoes, and scheduling runs. Next, organize the list. Prioritize by importance and logical sequence. Tackle high impact tasks first to build momentum. So always start with the high impact task, right? The task that's going to make the biggest difference. And what I do for my work schedule, when I get into my office, I write down my top tasks for the day. And then I start working on the high impact task first. And I try to knock it out in the first hour of the day. And sometimes it'll take longer, it'll probably take two hours, but I'll do the best I can to accomplish it within that first hour. When I do, I feel like I've done 50% of all the tasks that I have to do because I was able to complete the high impact task. Next, take action immediately. Take action immediately. Yes, take action immediately. Do something every day that moves you closer to your goal. Every single day, non-stop. Tracy emphasizes that consistent action is the differentiator between dreamers and achievers. Persist until you succeed. Expect obstacles, but don't quit. You will find many obstacles along the way. You may, in fact, trip. You may stumble, but get back up. See, obstacles are the stepping stones to success. Persist until you succeed. Now let's talk about creating your future. Create your own future. Create your own future. Think without limits. Dream big dreams. Only big dreams have the power to move men's souls. Imagine your ideal life in detail. Think without limits. What if whatever it is that you feel is holding you back, what if that wasn't a case? What if you could do whatever it is, achieve whatever goal it is that you would want to set for yourself? Imagine for a moment your life. Imagine your ideal life in detail. Write it down. And if writing is not your strong point, perhaps you just don't like to write, you can also record this. You can record it on your phone, a voice memo, and transcribe it. And then there you have it. You have it in writing. But whatever way, just record your ideal life in detail. Next, idealization exercise. Visualize every area of your life, career, finances, health, relationships, as perfect. Ask, what would need to happen to make this vision a reality? What do I need to do? There's got to be something. There's something I have to do. So if some people may think that, well, if I just sit back and I just visualize success, then I'll be successful. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to find out what needs to be done. How can I turn this vision into reality? And the next, experiment and adapt. Treat life as a series of experiments. Adjust and grow with each step. So treat life as a series of experiments. So you started the business, okay? First couple of months were really hard. Okay, I get it. Now treat it like a series of experiments. What did I learn? What can I adjust? What do I need to do differently? Perhaps I need more training. Perhaps I need more knowledge, more information. So you need to adjust and grow with each step. So experiment and adapt. Now let's go into the practical takeaways from this book for me. This is what my biggest takeaways are. Practical takeaways for daily action. And for me, it's all about action. It's about implementation. I understand the importance of goals. I understand why we need to set goals. I understand what goals are. But now, what can I do? How can I implement this information? So write 10 goals daily. Each morning, write your 10 most important goals in the present tense. Example, I own a 3-bedroom house in such and such city by December, whatever the year is. Write your goals every day to stay focused on what truly matters. And by writing my goals every day, I'm able to focus on what matters, because there's a lot of things that happen in life. Life throws curveballs. People have opportunities and this and the other. Come now, you've got to get this. But if you know exactly what's important for you, you focus on it. You focus on it, on what really matters. Visualize your goals. Spend 5 minutes visualizing yourself achieving one or more of these goals. All improvement in your life, in your outer life, begins with an improvement in your mental pictures of yourself. Take one immediate action. See, choose one goal each day and take a step toward it. And this is something I try to do all the time. I try to take one step one goal, one step every day. And it's either making a phone call. Perhaps one of the goals is speaking at more conferences this year. So I need to take more steps every single day, and that's reaching out to more prospective clients who bring in speakers. See, take an act, or rather, the act of taking the first step is what separates winners from losers, right? The act of taking the first step is what separates winners from losers. So this is the key here. It's not about talking big, it's about doing big. So let my doing, my actions speak. I can be silent, don't need to say much. It was Walt Disney who said stop talking and start doing. So take action, immediate action. The act of taking the first step is what separates winners from losers. And then finally, here's a very important key takeaway for me, and that is reflect weekly. So reflect, review your goals, progress, and what adjustments are needed. All right, 5 days have gone by, 6 days have gone by. Okay, how did it go? What went well? What didn't go well? What do you need to improve? What have you learned? And perhaps you may realize, well, I need more training. I need more information. I need to learn more about this particular field or this task that I'm working on. So then break it down into steps. Okay, what are the resources? I can go to the library. I can go online. I can look for a mentor, and the list goes on and on. But again, you want to review your goals, progress, and what adjustments are needed. And once you see the adjustments that are needed, then make the adjustments. And as you make the adjustments, you'll begin to make progress towards your goals. And really, you'll be able to achieve your goals much faster. So these are my takeaways from Brian Tracy's book, Goals. It's a great book, and I've read it numerous times already, but this year I've gone over it twice. So just going back over the information and looking for ways to improve what I'm doing as I'm setting goals. What can I do better? What have I left out? What should I try? So this is what we do with books. So when you're reading, you want to ask yourself, what do I want to get out of this book? And what is one action do I want to take today to help me make that change or achieve the goal? So this, again, these are rather my biggest takeaways from the book, and I hope you have received value from it. I'm Nick Zizi from UnleashYourZebra.com. I help leaders like yourself stand out and not fit in. If you'd like to learn more about what I do, please visit my website, UnleashYourZebra.com. If you like this type of content, this type of summary, if you will, not really a summary, but my takeaways from the book, if you like this type of content and you would like to see more book study note videos, please let me know in the comment area, because I read a lot. I'm an avid reader. I read 1 to 2 books a week, and I've got a lot to share. I've got a lot of books I'm reading right now. So if this is something that you're interested in, please do let me know in the comment section. Please do like this video and also subscribe. Thank you again for watching.